Hello everybody, 'tis I, the Rumpled One. Have you been watching the news lately? Some of the things they're talking about, there's minutes of news time. I guess some guy with the atheist.org or .com took out a billboard, something about we don't need Christ and Christmas. And this is on news channels. Are you kidding me? It must be a slow news day if this is what we got to debate about. If this is what we discuss. If this is what we as a nation should be concerned with. It's just absolutely, positively insane and inane that this is on the air. 3, 4, 5 minutes of news time. And then, I guess there's somebody out there is worried about Santa Claus only being portrayed as a white male. I mean, are you freaking kidding me? That somehow, if you're not white and you see Santa Claus as a kid, that's going to bug you. I mean, come on. When I was a kid in the late 50s and early 60s, I was just happy to see Santa Claus. I didn't care what color he was. I mean, are we that so sensitive? Have we been... This political correctness, has it really just tweaked our brains that we actually concern ourselves with this now? And we put this on the news? You gotta be kidding me. I mean, just some of the things they're talking about. And then, I guess there's this girl, she was selling mistletoe. And the cops told her to stop. Well, these bums, these homeless guys, were begging for money. And she's going, well, look, these guys are begging for money here. I'm going to give some. They said, well, that's begging for money isn't against the law, but right here you can't sell this. Once again, this is in the United States of America in the 21st century, the land of the free, home of the brave, that a little 8, 9, 10-year-old girl can't sell mistletoe for a couple bucks because that's against the law. I mean, are you kidding me? It's just mind-boggling, the stuff that's going on out there. I mean, these discussions, people are actually concerned about this stuff. It's just mind-boggling. I mean, with the little girl, of course you should be able to sell mistletoe. It's supposed to be land of the free, home of the brave. But the fact that these cops chased her away, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, what is wrong with this country? How have things been so turned upside down? I just don't get it. Do you? Is there anybody out there can explain it? If you watch the news, you're just wondering what is going on. Because none of it seems to make any sense at all. I mean, none of it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm sure there is, but it's just ludicrous. I did see something interesting though. How, right now, how some states, there's like, you can be have a gay marriage, and in a bordering state you might not be able to be gay and be married. So it's like when you cross state lines you lose your rights. I thought that was kind of interesting. But, you see, the whole problem with that is that we're supposed to have a separation of church and state. And see, if marriage is a church thing, then the state's got no business. But if it's a state thing, then everybody should have civil unions. I mean, it's just, that just makes sense. But now they're saying that with this gay marriage thing, now they're saying just about anybody can marry anybody, so you can be a polygamist. or polyamorous, or whatever they want to call it, where like one guy has a bunch of wives, or I guess one wife has a bunch of husbands. And that's going to be okay. Basically, just redefining everything, I guess under the guise of political correctness. And I think you see what's going on with political correctness here in this country. You see the result. But for some strange reason, those in power, even though when something obviously doesn't work, like Obamacare, no, let's not stop it and go back and maybe take a different direction. No, let's just keep going the same way. You know, there's that cliff, and they're just going to keep going for it till they fall over the edge. It's just an abomination. I mean, really. And then I guess we the people, we just sit back. And, you know, the whole thing about taking the Christ out of Christmas, one other thing, is that all the holiday spirit has been sucked out of the holidays anyway. I mean, just about every holiday is just another reason to shop, save. If you think about it, that's what's happened. We've been turned into good consumers. That's right. Now I know a few of you guys out there don't get suckered in for that, but a lot of people, I mean, just look at the stores. I think I did a video right around Halloween. I mean, they already had the Christmas stuff out at the Walmart. And it's Halloween. They're trying to get a jump on it. It's just crazy. The stuff that they keep putting out there on the news, which I don't even think it should be called news anymore. Because it's not really news. It's more propaganda. It's more spin. Even O'Reilly in his no spin zone sometimes puts some spin there. It's his own spin. I mean, for the most part, I think he does a good job. But sometimes, you know, he'll ask a question and the guy starts to answer it, and he'll just run right over him, telling the guy, no, this is what you think. No, this is what you're doing. So, that's a little, that's not really fair and balanced, Bill. Come on. So anyway, I want to know what you guys see on the news that you find just totally, absolutely ridiculous. Like to hear from you. And thanks for watching, and thanks for listening. And if you haven't subscribed, you know, hit that subscribe button, and that way you can stay tuned. Till next time.